What's good, guys? Welcome back to another NeetCode. Today we're gonna be continuing. I did miss yesterday, unfortunate, but I'm gonna make up for it by doing it right now. We'll be doing longest repeating substring with replacement. So we're given a string S consisting of only uppercase English characters and an integer K, and we can choose up to K characters and replace them with any other uppercase English character. Okay, so which contains one distinct character. So I'll be honest, I have no idea how to do this with a sliding window, but I know how to do this in general, right? My idea is we just do for I in range len s. Alright. So while, so we're gonna say char equals, oh, thanks Java. Just gonna say character equals s and I. So while char, and then we're gonna say I equals, or x equals I. So while character at x equals character at I, and we'll do another, just say j equals k as well. And j is bigger than 0. Wait, no. Okay, so basically, the idea is I'm gonna go through the characters. For I range I to len s, we have character, we have s at, we have character, and then we have s at x. We have s at I and s at x. So we're gonna do, logic is, we're gonna go through. And then we're gonna get x. So basically we're gonna go, so we're going through, we're gonna say, okay, if s at x equals s at I, no, if it's not equal to s at I, and j is less than or equal to 0, j is less than or equal to 0, then we're gonna go, okay, so res equals max res or x. No, count, we're just gonna new count equals 0, and we'll break out of this for loop, else count plus equals 1. Wait, no, so count equals 1 by default. So if it's equal to si, elif, no, else is fine, elif s at x is not equal to s at I, right? So both conditions aren't met. Then we're gonna do j minus equals 1, count plus equals 1. Okay, so this should work. After 5 minutes. Oh, let's go. Output none. I didn't return anything. Oh, yeah. Output 0. Output 6, and we expected 5. So let's think about it, right? Ooh. So for iron range, len s, count is set to 1, and we have len s I. Then we're gonna go for x in range from I to s. If character 2 is not equal to character 3 and j is less than or equal to 0, take the max of the count and break. Else, if just character 2 is not equal to character 1, we're going to use up one of the slots we have left to replace. And then one of the things, and we'll increase the count as well, and else will still increase the count. I think what I just do is so output 0 and output still 6. So how the hell am I? Oh, I need to do I plus 1 maybe? So this one worked. This one got me 5. This one still is deciding it doesn't want to give me anything. So we'll look at it. Let's see. X, Y, Y, X. Count equals 1 again. We get to the new letter. And j is less than or equal to 0. J is not less than or equal to 0 though. J is 1. Okay, so what we're gonna do is Visual Studio Code this. I'm just gonna create a new file. Test. Alright, so basically, we'll go here, and we'll go here. Can I? Damn. Okay. So I just have to set all my variables. K equals 1, S equals X, Y, Y, X. Cool. So I print output. I print this. I get 2. If I put 2 and then I put AAA, BA, BB, I think that's what it was. 6. AAA, BA, BB. Oh, and K becomes 1. 5. But then I put X, Y, X, X, and I put replaces 2. If I put replace 1, I get 2. So now, okay, let's look at what we have. We want to replace 2 characters. X, Y, Y, X. That's what it is, right? It's X, Y, Y, X. Yeah, K is 2. So for iron range, then we're just gonna print S at X, print S I. So yx, yx, xx, yy, xy, and xy. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 6. Should not be 6. Oh wait, there should be 6 because I'm going. Well, I'm going this one. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. So a bunch of high highs, but I never hit a bye bye. Or x equals len s minus 1, 3. So I need to get len s. So I need to, okay, so I need to do it anyways, and I do. Once it gets out of the for loop, and then I get 4. Okay, cool. So now we just go here. All we have to do is right here. Now what I'm meant to do, run this. This should work. Submit it. I don't think it's gonna work, but we'll see. Wrong answer. Yeah. So ooh. Oh. So again, the same problem that happened in the last one was that we kept looking at the first letter, but we need to look at all the letters. So let's look at what we did here. Here, we looked at it, right? And we said, okay, we look at these ones, and then we would take this one, remove this one. So we need to do the same thing. And the way we did that was do char set, so I hate to do it. That's going, so we're just gonna copy most of the code and then just edit it. So char set equals set thing. L equals left, res equals 0. For R in range, S and R is in char set, not S at left plus 1, S dot add R. What if I do, and I do, and I just do J equals K. No, I just need, it goes one time, right? So, and K is less than or equals to 0. So it's only gonna do this if K is less than or equal to 0. So I'm gonna go here, I'm gonna delete this, I'm gonna go if K less than or equals to 0. Do that, and then I'm gonna go here and say if SR not in char set, sets can't have duplicates. I don't know if set's gonna work, but we'll see. So, but if SR not in char set, K minus equals 1. Hey, we got one of them. This one said char set remove SL key error A. Yeah, because I can't use a char set. We're just gonna say char set equals a list. Okay, so I'm fully lost. We're gonna look at a solution. So L equals this, max F equals this, so and count equals a dictionary. Okay. So for R in range, yeah, S count at a at S and R equals, wait, so count at that letter plus equals a count dot get of that letter. Okay. Ooh, wait a minute. This is a low-key genius. Count at the letter equals 1 plus the count dot get of that letter in the string. So we get the total count. And then max F equals the max. So we have the current maximum. If R minus L plus 1 minus max F is bigger than K, let's just understand that.
Hey everyone. You know, I had a max frequency of 4, but let's say now the new max frequency got downgraded to a 3. I'm still going to leave this as a 4 because it's not going to change to another. That's what this function is doing. And so the max that it's ever been, and set it basically equal to the size of size. So what I'm going to do is basically say while, and I don't think you would actually need a while here. You could just do if, but I'm just going to do while. Max map, which could be size 20 down here. So I'm just going to copy and paste that. The length of the window subtracted by the count of the most frequent character, which can be gotten with max of count dot values. Right, we're basically going through the hash map, which could be size 26, and just getting the max value from it. So this is the number of replacements that we have to do, and if the number of replacements was greater than the number of replacements that's allowed, which is equal.
So the size of the window minus the max frequency, right? So if my window's 5 and my max frequency is 2, that means I have to do 3 replacements for it. And if it's bigger,
values,
then I can't
right?
do
We're
that.
basically going through the hash map, which could be size 26, and just getting the max value from it. So this is the number of replacements that we have to do, and if the number of replacements was greater than the number of replacements that's allowed, which is equal to K, that's when we would want to shift our left pointer. So we'd want to increment our left pointer. But before we increment the left pointer, we'd want to take the count of the character at the left position and then decrement it by 1. And that is the entire algorithm.
The count of the character at the left position and increment it by 1, and like minus it by 1. What does this mean? Because whatever's at the left position, so X is gonna be minus. It's actually a genius algorithm. I need to practice some more sliding windows. Because I would not have got this on myself. But it does make sense. I just go through the algorithm one time, and I go. So the first thing I do is I get the length, I get the count of every character, right? And then max frequency equals the max count of the character. And then I look at the window, and I say, okay, I have an R and I have an L. A right pointer and a left pointer. And I say, okay, so that right pointer is going to be 1, okay? And I'm going to say, okay, 1. So my right is going to be 1, and my left is going to be 0. So I'm going to say, okay, between 0 and 1, well, is 1 minus 0 plus 1 is going to be 2, minus max frequency, which is going to be like, probably 2, is going to be less than K, so I'm not going to do anything. But then I'm going to redo the for loop, and it's going to go through the entire array, and whenever it gets to, like, for example, right, like in the case where it was A, B, 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 A B B B. Like, what it's gonna do. It's gonna do is it's gonna say, okay, well, the max is like 3, and then I'm gonna move over here, and I'm gonna say, okay, same thing, left pointer, right pointer, the max frequency is 3. Wait a minute. Maybe this is not that, but I was looking at. I feel like I got this before. No, I got 3 before. You're right. I got 4 this time. Because I said, so my max count is going to be 3. And then I'm going to say, okay, the window, size of the window is going to be 1. Asset left is that. What if I do like a A B B A. It should get me. So it gets me 7. I think my algorithm would work for this. What if I just do BBAA? That gets me 6. Because I'm looking at the right I'm looking at the right pointer. Like, I'm going through the right pointer. Yeah. And then only when something like I can't work out, doesn't work out, then I switch to left pointer. But I don't know how to replace that. Oh no, I guess it does work. Because I go here and I do the window, which is 4, minus the max frequency, which is 3 of the letter R. Is less than K, so I'm chilling. And then it'll return this. Okay. Well, that one was a little tricky, I can't lie. I'm not good with sliding windows, but we'll try practicing more.